What is going on, everybody? It's MrAeroHD here. We are back with Build a Drift to Kill It Live, episode 2 of Horizon 3. Today we've got something a bit different. I have the Ford Focus RS Horizon Edition. Now, I got this from a wheelspin, and I didn't see what it was, and I saw that every Horizon Edition car you get from wheelspins, and all of them have different boosts. So I have as well another Ford. This is the first one I got, was my Ford GT Horizon Edition. It gives me a credit boost. So anytime I complete a event, I get double credits. I think it's just like the base credits. I don't think it counts for like bonuses and all that crap. So I saw when I got the car, I saw drift skills boost. I was like, that's cool. And then I looked up and saw it was a Focus. Fucking all-wheel drive, fucking Ken Block. So what we're going to do is we're going to rear-wheel drive it because we're men, and that's what we're going to do. I was very, very tempted to drop in the V8 because it doesn't add, it adds 20 pounds, and it's a fucking V8. But we are going to keep it with the standard engine because I want this car to be good. And if I put the V8 in it, it's just going to add more chance of screwing it up. So tire compound, I'm not sure what this Horizon tire is. Sometimes it's a race tire and sometimes it isn't. But when I put a race tire compound on it, it gives me S1 class 822. So I'm assuming this is a sport tire, which is good. That means good stuff. Because on the GT, I don't have that option. I've been kind of screwing around the car a little bit. I haven't really built it yet. You can see I painted it. I made it the same color. You'll know it's a Horizon Edition because of that plate, that rear plate. I kind of wanted it black and gold to match. So I put 265s in the rear and 245s in the front. You can put 265s all around, but that's just going to screw up the balance. For wheels, I put in the Advan. Is it Advan one? I don't know if this is the Advan or ones, but it's these wheels. AWD.1. So someone's going to tell me how to properly pronounce that. I'll be totally honest, until this game came out, I don't think I've ever heard of this manufacturer. I was going to put 20-inch. The brakes get bigger. I wonder if that does anything. I doubt it does, but so like basically we're just going to be all race everything as normal. I'm really, really peaked out about this build, honestly. I want it to be good, and if it's going to be posted on the auction house. So if you're watching this car is currently on the auction house and you can buy it. It's going to be full. We're going to put a rally suspension on it. We may have to take it off just to make it feel like not like crap, but we're going to try it with the rally suspension first. So because it's a short wheelbase, I don't want too much power. So we fully built everything but the turbo and the cams. So we're at 489, and then cams gives us 550. What does the turbo do? Turbo's 520, so it definitely screws up our power band, our torque band, you can see. Is it worth it just to put the cams in, or is the cams? Yeah. I don't want the extra power, though, so we're going to take out something equivalent to the power, just because it was going to add too much lag, and I really don't want to do that. We want our power to be as linear as possible. So, perfect. So we'll take out the displacement. So we'll erase everything except for displacement, which is stock. And then we're rear-wheel drive swapped, of course, on the stock tires, blah, 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 blah. Okie dokie. So now we're going to go to the tune. And I'm not going to lie, guys. I know how to tune a lot of cars in this game, but not really front-wheel drive, or I'm going to get yelled at. I'm not hatchbacks. This is new to me. So I'm going to go off of what I know, and then we're just gonna figure it out from. Oh no, I don't want that to be super twitchy. We're just gonna figure it out from there. So I'm gonna soften all these up. I mean, like, again, I'm just guessing. I don't know because I don't really build cars like this often, and I'm only building this car because I really don't want to just sell it out of spite. Because it is a cool thing to have like a drift boost bonus, but every other car that I've seen, which is like the E36 BMW and stuff like that, all cost $1 bajillion, and I only have 2.7 million. And if I want to like realistically make builds often for you guys, I can't blow all of that on like one car. just to get extra XP or extra skills bonuses. So we are gonna make that all the way stiff. Again, it gives you a little bit more steering lock, the rally suspension, but you kind of have to ignore what the sliders say and go off the numbers, because you can get like 14 or 15 as a value, I'm sure, out of those. But because we are on the rally suspension, we don't have that option. So we are lower to the ground now, and it doesn't look like a 4x4. And here we are. So we're in Byron Bay. So we'll hit up the... because I was doing the other section, we will turn around and do this section first and just kind of see how it is, and then we'll try it on some different places. For those of you who care, you can watch the incoming points. They're all doubled. For an ultimate drift, I'm getting 2,200. If I get a drift tap because I have the skill bonus, I can get 12,000. I did, but it didn't count it. Didn't count it again. Alright, we'll try it for a third time. Side note, it's not terrible. It's not a great car, but... yeah, there we go. Gave it to me that time. Alright, so there's no rear... well, there is, but there's no rear stability at all. It's very, very, very skittish in the rear. So we're going to try and make it a bit softer. Maybe do that. What I'm doing is exactly what you don't want to do either, and you're like, don't want to crank it. You don't want to change too many things at once, because then you'll just get super lost. Like that. Definitely made it a bunch. So we are going to change the ride height back to what it was. Wow! Let's just have driver toys drive anywhere. It doesn't matter. It'll be exciting and add life to the game. Fuck you. But honestly, guys, I think because the car is like not super light and it's like fairly wide, it's not that bad. Like, it's not an S13 or anything, that's for sure, but it's not terrible. All right, guys, so we're in the parking lot here. This is probably my favorite place to come and tune cars. Not so much, well, I like driving them here too, but like, it's not my favorite place. But to tune, there's no cars. Nothing to get in your way. And it's flat ground, so you can't be disturbed by... look at how good the wheels look with the... I don't like the white wall part, but I like the writing on the tire. That looks really nice. And I'm really happy that they're not race tires. But let's just give this a whirl here and see what happens. So the front is really darty. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's not stable at all. It's a lot of wiggling here. Yeah, and then there's no grip in the rear. You can't really push the car much faster, much more in angle-wise, which is kind of a bummer, but again, we're driving a car that was meant to have power coming from all four wheels and be driven by somebody with their hat on sideways and that says swag a lot. So let's take half a pound out of the back. And soften the anti-roll bar, maybe? Honestly, I think it's just like a chassis limitation, but we have this car working better than I ever expected at the moment. Oh, that was just too much. The power is just right. Honestly, I wouldn't put any more. You could try it with less, but I'm very comfortable with the amount of power we have in here as well. But it's definitely enough. I'm kind of tempted to raise it up a little bit more. Maybe all around. I don't know. We'll try it. All right, we're going to try to raise it up one tick in the front and the rear and see if that adds to, or helps our stability problem. So we'll be at 4.9 and 4.8 inches or gigajoules or whatever they measure height in. It doesn't specifically say. I don't think. It probably does. Let's see if that solves our problem. Oh, wow. It definitely just made everything way more responsive, which was not what I was looking for. It did give us more front grip, though. That was the trade-off. We got way more front grip. So we got more front grip. That means we can pull out of more stuff. And all we have to do is kind of make it not feel so nervous. So what I'm going to try and do, maybe take some camber out, and then just a little bit of softness in the front. It's so close. I don't want to change too much. That's the one. I think we got it, boys. And girls. There's probably like 4 of you. You're having a great time. Welcome. Like, yeah, like with the old setup, we wouldn't have pulled out of that, and we did in this one. Yeah, it's way better. It's still a little bit nervous in the front, but you trade off, or it's a little bit nervous, but you trade off having to way more range of motion in terms of angle. Oh, yeah, that was just me. That was a poor choice. Or poor entry. Yeah, it's the pros outweigh the cons. It definitely is a negative to it. It didn't make it all better, but I prefer it like this. Okie dokie, so we're at Byron. We're going to be able to do this section here. If you guys haven't seen it, just go check in my past videos. Go away, Kuda. But yeah, if it can handle here, it can pretty much handle any sort of section you guys are doing. And again, it'll give you double points. Oh my god, which is cool if you're trying to save up for that kind of thing. So you can definitely feel its limitations of grip. We definitely tuned a lot of grip into it, but it was necessary to make the car usable all around. It's definitely not as slidey as it could be, but again, you have to make sacrifices to be able to have an all-around better car. So it's still fun though. Like, I'm not sitting here murdering the clutch. Like, I still have enough power to get through the corners, just like not as much as I would like. Well, not power, but like the car's got too much grip. But again, that's what we had to do. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm actually enjoying driving this car, and I'm gonna be a little sad to give it away. Though I guess I can just save the tune and put it on regular Focus RS. But that's not the same. Oh well, we'll get another one eventually, I'm sure. I'm just joking. I really don't want this piece of garbage. Just on principle. Just on principle that they made an all-wheel drive car have a drift thing. You cheeky little sods. Trying to make everyone be all gymkhana and say swag a bunch and drink Monster Energies at every possible... What would you like for dinner, Jimmy? Oh, would you like water with your spaghetti meatballs? No, nothing. I want Monster Energy, cause that's what my favorite man drinks. That was Jesus Christ. Can we get 100,000 without completely spaghettiing here? I'm so scared of literally everything on the road right now. I'm checking the mini map like every 30 seconds. Oh my god! You little fucker! You fucking ram runner little... Oh, now I got a clean shit out of my ass. Well, there was shit in my ass to begin with, and then I spun out. Oh my god, no. Please, 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 please. Oh, okay. We're good, we're good, we're good. The ram runner, it broke my concentration. Like, once I've committed to a line, it's very hard to adjust. And that's 100,000. So that's a 500,000 point combo. And I could keep going. I intend to. Just to get to the hairpin. And we'll see what we get. There's nowhere to drift tap, really, on this track. That's really, like, low risk. Oh, we almost spun there. That's my favorite part. And we'll get right into the center. So yeah, I think we completed our goal of making this car not suck. Take that, Forza, trying to make me do all-wheel drive. Look at that, 588, 225. I'm sure it's not the highest score ever, and it's not because the first guy on my little list is like, nope. But like, how many skill points did we get? I think I had 2 before. I now have 7. So I went up 5 levels. I'm doing a wheel spin on camera because I'm very professional. joy. I don't care. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you want this tune, it will be up in the storefront. I will try and port it over to a regular Focus RS if you want to try it. But this car also will be for sale in the auction house with this setup and with this, I want to say paint, but there's not really a paint on it. I might throw an OMG Drift logo on here or something. But it will be for Mac, like as high as buy it up as I can. But I'll have the bid starting somewhere fairly reasonable, like 500,000 or something like that. So you guys can go ahead and fight for it, I guess. I don't know. It's not even that... It's good, but like it's not great. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, take care. Peace. Hey, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a like, and if you want to see more, click the subscribe button. Also consider becoming a patron at my Patreon page, patreon.com/MrAeroHD. Want to follow me on social media or want to hear the song that you heard in the video? Please check the description.